In today's practical, we'll be seeing about the auscultation of the cardiovascular system or auscultation of the heart sounds. Suppose if you get a question regarding auscultation of the CVS, you have to know the following things. You have to know how the heart sounds are produced, what are the different areas where heart sounds are normally heard, the areas where heart sounds are heard, and you should know what is murmur, the condition where heart sounds are increased or decreased also should be known, and splitting of the first and second heart sound should be known. Before going to the topic proper, you should have an idea about the parts of the stethoscope. So the stethoscope has earpiece, it has the bell and diaphragm. You should be able to identify which part is the bell and which part is the diaphragm. And second one is the how to identify the apex beat. It is most important to know how to identify the apex beat, and you should also know how to identify the sternal angle. Auscultation of the heart sounds. So we are going to auscultate the heart sounds in 4 regions. First region is the aortic region, second one is the pulmonary, third is the tricuspid, and fourth is the mitral region. So aortic region is heard over the second intercostal space. In the right second intercostal space, you can hear the aortic sound. In the left second intercostal space, you hear the pulmonary sound. In the fourth intercostal space, in the left side, you hear the tricuspid sound, and in the fifth intercostal space, half an inch medial to the mid-clavicular line comes the mitral area. So the auscultation is done in fourth area. Right side of the second intercostal is the aortic, and left side of the second intercostal is pulmonary region, and in the left side of the fourth intercostal is the tricuspid, and fifth intercostal space in the left side corresponds to the mitral region. So you will be hearing what are the normal heart sounds heard. In a normal person, you will be hearing two types of heart sound. One is the S1 and second one is the S2. So how do you hear S1? S1 is mostly heard in the mitral region and in the tricuspid region. S2 heart sound is mostly heard in the pulmonary region and in the aortic region. What are the features? What do you look in when you hear for the heart sounds? So you will be looking for the pitch, you will be looking for intensity, and you will be looking for the characteristics. This will differentiate whether the heart sound is S1 or S2. So the S1 will be corresponding to the pulsation of the carotid artery that will be shown with the demonstration. So the duration of S1 is 0.1 second. So where is this S1 mostly heard? It is mostly heard in the tricuspid region or in the mitral region. What causes this sound produced from the S1? It is caused due to the closure of AV valves. It is representing ventricular systole. So the S1 is represented as lub sound. Secondly, S2. The duration of S2 is 0.14 seconds. The S2 is most prominently heard in the aortic region and in the pulmonary region. So what causes the sound of the S2? It is due to the closure of the semilunar valves represents the sound S2. It is also a representation of the ventricular diastole. How is this sound heard? The sound here is heard as high pitch sound. The sound here comes as the dub. So we know what are the areas to be auscultated. The areas to be auscultated is the aortic, pulmonary, tricuspid and the mitral region. What are the heart sounds? In normal physiologically, there are two type of heart sounds. One is the S1 heart sound and second one is the S2 heart sound. You have to know the differentiation between S1 and S2. So the next question will be, what are the other heart sounds? So before that, you should know what are the conditions where S1 is increased. So S1 is increased in exercise or hypertension or hyperkinetic states, and it is diminished in shock, myocardial infarction or pericardial effusion. Second heart sounds likely, it is increased in case of hypertension or pulmonary hypertension. It is decreased in cases of aortic stenosis or pulmonary stenosis. Thirdly, it is also important to know, the next question will be, what are the other heart sounds? So the other heart sounds will be the third heart sound and the fourth heart sound. Why causes this third heart sound? So third heart sound can be heard both physiologically as well as pathologically. Physiologically, it is heard in children as well as athletes. Pathologically, it is heard as mitral regurgitation. So it is due to the rapid flow of blood in the ventricle will lead to the third heart sound. So fourth heart sound is only pathological, whereas third heart sound is physiological in children, in athletes, but fourth heart sound is purely pathological. It is due to ventricular filling as a result of atrial contraction. The condition where the fourth heart sound is heard is the hypertension, myocardial infarction and the pulmonary hypertension. The most important question or the applied aspect of the heart sound is murmur. So what is murmur? Here the murmur is the turbulence of the blood flow. So when the blood flow is moving normally here, you get no sound. But when there is a turbulence in the blood flow near the valves causes the murmur. So what you should note, you have to note the site of origin. So this is, suppose you are getting a murmur here, that means there is some pathology here in the mitral valve. And second one is you have to hear the nature of the sound. So the nature of the murmur might be soft, it might be harsh, or